Hi, Taurus. Welcome to Universal Guidance Tarot. It is time for your weekly reading. I've shuffled these cards very well. This is a two-part reading. The overall energy of this reading will be the center card in the first part of the reading. So if you feel compelled, please like and subscribe. Otherwise, let's just get started. For Tauruses, what do you need to know coming up in your life, Taurus? Ooh. What do you need to know? And any advice is so welcome. For Taurus. Catch those. Where all those fall out. Okay, here we go. Okay, Taurus. I put the cards down in the exact order they come out of the deck to read. Your overall energy is the Six of Cups. Find out what's going on here. That's a soulmate card. It's a young energy soulmate card. Oh, well, we have all the cards we need for the second part of the reading. Six of Cups. Okay, soulmates. There's someone in your life that you may have known from previous years, like college years or before, that they are a soulmate. And they are that you've known them from another lifetime, because that's what a soulmate is. A soulmate is a soul that you recognize when you look into their eyes, and that's what attracts you to them. So I need to find out why the Six of Cups is surrounding your entire reading. Up here in your highest energy, wow, I got the Seven of Pentacles. You've been waiting for a grounded, secure and stable life or relationship here. It's like you keep getting close, but it never comes to fruition. Now, these are the two strongest energies in your whole reading. So, have you been waiting for someone from your past? You might be hoping to reconnect with them, or nobody's ever lived up to this younger soulmate energy's energy here, and you keep waiting for someone to compare that. Let me just keep reading. I have the World card next to the Seven of Pentacles and right above the Six of Cups. There's a new life cycle coming in. I think you've been waiting for this soulmate from the past. Either that, or you just never forgot about them. You feel like you've lost, that there was an opportunity with this older soulmate for more, but maybe you were too young. So, but there's a new life cycle coming in, and it's right above the Six of Cups and next to all this waiting that you're doing. And I'm thinking this soulmate is a big part of what you're waiting for. Maybe you don't even know you're waiting for them. Maybe you're just waiting for something to come to fruition, but when they come in, they happen to be the one that moves you into this new life cycle. I have the Three of Pentacles on the other side of the World card. The Three of Pentacles is, well, they're pentacles about security, stability, groundedness. But this is not seeing eye to eye. It's a black card. There could be a third energy involved. That could have been what happened when I think they were in your life before in this reading. Now, this reading will not resonate with everybody. It's a general reading, so you could check your moon sign, which is your emotional self, or get a private reading from someone that you trust. So, yeah, this is like butting heads or not seeing eye to eye on how to move forward or be grounded or take a relationship to the next step. There can be a mother, a father. I think this was in the past. A sister, a brother, a friend, somebody who interfered in the relationship somehow. It could have been a third party, but not necessarily with this Three of Pentacles. So things are changing. I have the of Pentacles right under the Seven of Pentacles and next to the Six of Cups. This is what you've been waiting for. A solid, secure, stable relationship, union between two people. There's pets. There's a child tucked in the corner here. And this can be a card of commitment. And you know what? I think the soulmate that's coming back in, is going to provide all of this for you. This is what you're waiting for to move into this new life cycle. I have the Page of Wands next to the Six of Cups and right under the Three of Pentacles. There's things that I think went unsaid in this relationship before. The Page of Wands is about something brewing from the bottom of your feet until it finally comes out your mouth. And you're holding a staff of fresh starts and new beginnings. And I feel like there's things that need to be said about the past in order to move towards the future or the new life cycle that's coming in. I have the Page of Cups under the of Pentacles. And the Page of Cups, this can be Pisces because there's a fish in the cup. It can be a card for Pisces. But more importantly, the energy. And the energy of this is a half full cup of love. Now, it's young, and maybe that's why, because I feel like you've known them before, really, in this reading. And this cup cannot hold a lot of love because there's a fish in it. There might be an apology in order still. Maybe you want to apologize for something, but you do need answers about what happened. Something just, was left unresolved. I have the Ace of Swords next to the Page of Cups and under the Six of Cups. There's that sword for truth and clarity through conversation. It's really important here. And it's all in the same line with entering that new life cycle with this soulmate. And I'm not going to say really a new soulmate. They've always been a soulmate. You not have been lovers or anything like that. But they're definitely coming back in. And look at the offer they're making. That's the only cup that's allowed to have anything in it. You see that? And that's a flower, not a fish. So you have these honest conversations. I have the Emperor next to the Ace of Swords and under the Page of Wands. The Emperor is the card for Aries, so Aries might be strong in your chart or someone else's around this reading, Taurus. But the Emperor, the energy is about holding true, holding steadfast, knowing what you want, knowing what you don't want. It's just being true to yourself. And it's between all this conversation. I don't think you're going to jump into this relationship. I think they're going to show up. You're going to get to know each other all over again. You're going to get some answers to questions. There might be someone owes an apology maybe to the other one. But yeah, you're just not going to just jump and grab that cup and run off into that new life cycle. You're going to stay true to yourself. You're very well liked and respected by others, by the way, and you might be a leader in your profession with this card. But I just feel like it's like until things are resolved, there's something that was left unresolved in the past here. Goodness. Taking out the second part of this reading. Okay. So I have the Ace of Pentacles next to the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, it was how to... something happened. There was something that interfered with the two of you actually moving forward to something more committed, more grounded, like the Ten of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles is huge. I think it's coming in this time. I think they actually do have that pentacle this time. I have the Nine of Cups next to the Ace of Pentacles. I feel like you haven't been able to truly love anybody. I think you were in love with this person, and I think that you were not able to hand out all your cups of love to anyone since this other soulmate. So you've just kind of protected those cups and kept them on a shelf behind you, knowing that you had them. Because I don't think anybody really lived up to this connection that you had with this person earlier in life. I have the Eight of Swords next to the Nine of Cups. Yeah, you chose to remain kind of stuck in this energy of not handing out your cups of love, not totally. There's one gone. That's it. And so I have 8 swords here, and they surround you. You're blindfolded. You're bound, but your feet aren't bound. Your mouth isn't bound. This is a card of illusion, a feeling of being stuck. And that's what's been holding you back. And I don't think you really knew that, this soulmate would be coming back in. But you have been kind of stuck in this energy of No one really living up to this connection that you had with the old soulmate. I have the Three of Wands under the Ace of Pentacles and right next to the Page of Wands. So this is your ship coming in. You know, I think you waited a long time for this person to return or come back, and they just didn't. I mean, it took forever and ever. That might be why you're hanging on to your cups of love. But here you are, and you're holding onto a staff of fresh starts and new beginnings with one hand and looking out over the world, and there's three ships, 1, 2, 3 out there. And that's either you're waiting for them to come back or you've just been waiting for someone. And I feel like you've been waiting for someone to come in that, would make you forget about this old soulmate. Wow. But they are your ship. I don't know if you really knew that. I have the Six of Swords right next to the Three of Wands and under the Nine of Cups. When they come in, you will be moving forward. You're going to gather up your swords of truth and clarity through conversation. And you're going to move away from these rocky waters. That's what they left you with, some rocky waters. That's why I feel like things were not resolved. But you're going to be moving forward together across that lake to a much more peaceful, calmer place in your lives. It's going to take a little bit of work as that boat is being pushed by a pole, but you're going to do it. And it's not going to be really fast, but it's going to happen. It's happening, or it is happening, one of the two. So you're going to be able to hand out your cups of love, especially when you reach that other side, to this soulmate. I have the Page of Pentacles next to the Six of Swords and right under the Eight of Swords. So there you are. You're looking at the pentacle. You're looking at the pentacle as if it's a crystal ball. You're trying to foresee your future. You're trying to figure out, is this real? Can this really last? Can we really? And so you do ask the questions. You have questions, and you are going to get the answers to them, and they're going to be willing to answer them. Because if they weren't, you would not be moving forward. They are kind of guarded on a few things, and I'll tell you why I see that. It might be you that's guarded. You are a little guarded because you're the Emperor down here about this reconnection. I don't think you were expecting it. But then you start to really contemplate, is this possible? Can we really move forward? It looks like you will be able to. I have the Four of Wands next to the Emperor and right under the Three of Wands, waiting for your ship to come in there. So the Four of Wands, this is a very strong soulmate card. This is much more mature than that Six of Cups. So I feel like you've both grown, and your connection is going to become really strong. And I mean really strong. You think it was strong before. This is union between two people. There's lots of love, lots of joy. And it's a card of celebration, and it's also a card of marriage. Wow. It's right next to you. You're going to make sure before you move forward to especially to this commitment. See, this Three of Wands right between the Ace of Pentacles and the Four of Wands, waiting for your ship to come in. It is coming in. I have the King of Swords next to the Four of Wands and right under the Six of Swords. This is air, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius that might be strong in your chart, their chart, or around this reading. The King of Swords, they have a lot of truth and a lot of clarity, okay, that they can offer, but they're a little guarded, okay? They have that sword out in front of them. So it might be like pulling teeth to get all your answers, but you will get them. The sword's really important. I really feel like your energy is a little bit blocked when they come in because of the Three of Pentacles. I think there was something left unresolved that needs to be resolved. And so until you really move forward, you need to pick up those swords of truth and clarity. I have the Seven of Cups next to the King of Swords and under the Page of Pentacles. There's confusion here. Confusion about love. About, are they the right cup for you? All these cups, I mean, you've made decisions since you've seen them. And I think you've tried your hand at love, but it hasn't worked out. Like I said, that nobody's compared to them. So all these cups have something else in them, just like the Page Cups, which is what you were getting before in that relationship when you look back. But the Page is very young. So is the Six of Cups. So the Seven of Cups just is talking about the confusion in love, and this is what you want the truth about. Can you move forward with them? Is this the right cup? Is this your ship coming in? And you're just going to do everything you can to figure that out. So this is going to move forward at a slow to moderate pace. I'm going to take out an angel card. Let's see what they have to say about this reading for you, Taurus. Okay, let's see. Take out one of these cards here. There. 3D. Oh, it's the Six of Action. Now I'm going to read this card to you. What a wonderful experience for you. Your project is a total success, bringing awards, promotions, or other recognition for your efforts. Well done. If someone who can help you offers assistance, know that this person is heaven sent and says yes. You may reconnect through your work somehow, or this is just a separate message about your work. And with the Ace of Pentacles here, it can be through your work somehow. They offered to help you. They be assigned to help you. Say yes, though. That's what it says. So Taurus, this was your reading, and thank you for watching Universal Guidance Tarot.